second day, and today joining me in the booth is none other than Theo Bainhoff. Theo, what do you think about today's conditions?
Yeah, today's conditions are much like yesterday's, but maybe a little more soft because of the rising temperature. I think this could be a very nice competition with a lot of fast runners and good runs. So yeah, let's get this thing on the road.
And the qualification rounds will begin 16:15 and ending at 17 o'clock. There we will see some really fast and spectacular runs, as we saw yesterday. And there is 10 minutes till the first start.
The first duel is Luca Boyle from USA versus Massimo Bellucci from Italia. Massimo in red course, Luca in blue.
And while we wait for the first start, I shall present the 5 judges we have here. It's Dejan Ladic from Slovenia and Jörgen Eriksson from Sweden, Artu Leppaluto from Finland and Per Magnus Kikajon from Sweden, and last Rubin Gaspard from France. And now it's only 1 minute left until we let these boys go for the first run. And in the blue course we have Bib 55 Luca Boyle from USA against Massimo Bellucci from Italy in the red course. And they're away. It's a back full from the red course. Bit sketch in the blue course. It's a fast run from Massimo Bellucci. Big back iron down. And a back lay from the blue course. And the red course takes the time. Massimo Bellucci will be happy with that one.
In the next heat we have from Spain Juan Ignacia Barcelona Amado versus Jake Slavich from USA. Jake in the red course and the Spaniard in the blue course. And they're off. Red course with a great start. Back tuck on first, and blue course unfortunately fails on the first jump. Back tuck on second. Red course takes the time. I think Jake will be satisfied with that one. And Jake advances to the next round.
And the next round is Filip Granforce in the red course from Sweden. The kid who got second place yesterday, going up against the Massimo Bellucci from Italy in the blue course.
And now we have advanced to the round of 32. So Massimo Bellucci is going for his second run now. So he's going up to start right now. So this may take a few minutes.
And in the red course we have Philip Granforce, and in the blue course we have Massimo Bellucci.
Massimo Bellucci from Italy, blue course.
And it's a fast start. Back full from the Italian and a D-spin 720 from Philip. It's a fast run from both. Big back irons from both lanes. And who takes the time? It's really tight, I don't really know. This will be a tough one for the judges.
In the next heat we have Luca Boyle from USA versus James Crochet. Luca Boyle in the red course and James Crochet in the blue course. And the winner of this heat is Philip Granforce, 13-12, very close one. And they're off. James very fast in the start. Back iron and the D-spin 7. Oh, it goes very fast here. Blue course doing a loop and red course doing a back iron. And the blue course takes the time.
And in the next heat we have in red course Jan Mattsson from Sunne, Sweden And in the blue course, Oliver Verdager Forn from Spain. And the winner of the previous heat was James Corsett with a score of 17-8.
John Mattsson from Sweden. Leading Oliver Verdager Forn from Spain in blue course.
And they're off. It's a fast start from blue. D-spin 720 and a back truck driver. John skiing well. The Spaniard skiing really well as well. And big back irons from both. And the blue course takes the time. Oliver will be pleased with that one. But who will win this heat is the question. And while we wait for the results, we have in the start gate, in red course, Jonathan Mauritsen from Sweden. And in the blue course, we have Oskar Elofsson, also from Sweden.
And Oliver takes the win with 14-11. So in the next heat we have two Swedes going up against each other. One from the ski team and one from the not ski team, you could say. And they're off. Blue course with a quick start, D-spin 7 and a loop on the first jump. Blue taking the lead. Oh, big back iron and a big back leg from the skiers. Blue takes the time.
And in the start gate, we will have in the red course Thibaut Moui from France against, from Sweden, Carl Werme. And through to the next round is Oskar Elofsson with a score of 19-6. And they're away. It's a fast start from Werme. Loop Japan and a back mute from Thibaut. Carl going fast. Can Thibaut keep up? Carl, keep it together. It's a back iron at the bottom. It's also a back iron from Thibaut. Carl takes the time in the blue course. He will be pumped with that one.
Yeah, and in the next round we have Oliver Kosinski up against Marcus Rutgersson from Sweden. And the winner is Thibaut Mouil, 13-12. Very close one. Good skiing from both of them. In the blue course we have Marcus Rutgersson, and in red Oliver Kosinski. And they're off. Fast start from Marcus. Big loop Japan. Fast skiing from the both. Back iron and a straight twist on the second jump. And Marcus, blue course, takes the time. In the next heat we have is from Sweden, Emil Holmgren, up against the Korean Jungmin Baek.
And the winner from this heat will be Marcus Rutgersson from Sweden with a score of 20-5. Emil in the red course, the Korean in the blue. And they're away. Fast start from the both. It's a D-spin 720. Oh, it's in a crash from the Korean in the blue course. Emil just needs to hold it together now. And he does. It's a back iron at the bottom air. And he's first down. He will walk away with the victory while we wait for the Korean. Big Lincoln loop down at the bottom air. And the next heat will be Sweden against Sweden. It's Olle Lindell in the red course versus Ludvig Fjällström in the blue. This could be a fast one.
We have a damaged gate, so they're going up to fix it right now, so there's a short course hold. We'll be back. Now we have Olle in red versus Ludvig in blue. And they're off. Quick start from both. Blue takes the lead. Big loops from both. Fast skiing. Back iron on the second from both. Huge. And blue takes the time. Great skiing from both of them. In the next heat, we have Rasmus Stegfeld in red versus Jake Slavich from USA in blue.
And winner is Ludwig Fjellström with a score of 19-6. And now we will have at the top Rasmus Stegfeld from Sweden in the red versus Jake Slavich in the blue course from USA. Rasmus, the third place yesterday, looking to improve his results. And they're away. It's a 720 from Rasmus and a backflip from the American. Fast skiing from Stegfeld here. It's a back iron cross at the bottom. It's huge. And it's a back iron cross in the blue course from the American as well. Rasmus takes the time by a huge margin. And in the next round, we will have from Germany in the red course, Magnus Thiel versus Robin Ulgod in the blue course. And winner is Rasmus Stegfeld from Sweden with a score of 20-5.
So we have the Swede Robin in blue and the German in red course. And they're off. Quick start for blue course. Big D-spin 7 and a backflip. Quick skiing from blue. Back iron at the bottom from both skiers. Huge back iron in red course. And blue takes the time. Oh my god. And in the next heat we have Yo Sung Lee from Korea versus Martino Conedera from Switzerland. And Robin takes that one with 17-8. Great skiing from both.
And they're away. It's a D-spin 720 and a back full from both skiers. It's good skiing in red course, a bit messy in the blue, back iron from both skiers, but red takes the time. Solid run. And in the next round we will have from Switzerland in the red course, Paolo Pascarella versus Felix Elofsson in the blue course from Sweden. And through to the next round is Yoon-Son Lee from Korea with a score of 19-6.
We have Felix in blue course and Paolo in red course. And they're off. Quick start from both. Big Lincoln and a big backflip. Pretty even. Big back iron and the D-spin 7 on the second jump. And the blue takes the time. Great skiing from both of them. And next up we have Linus Öjlind versus in red course versus the Spaniard Lucas Verdager in blue course. And Felix takes the win with 18-7.
And they're away. It's a fast start in the blue course. It's a D-spin 720 versus a critical loop. And Linus barely managed to get out of that one. Can he hold it together? It's a back iron from both skiers down. Linus Öjlind takes the time in the red course. This can be a tight one. Really fast skiing from both courses. And the next heat we will see from Sweden in the red course, Gordon Berg versus Maxence Varga from France in the blue course. And through to the next round is Lucas Verdager from Spain with a score of 14-11.
And they're off. Quick start from blue course and from red course. Big Lincoln in red course. Really fast skiing. Oh, and he accidentally falls into blue course, which will cause a DNF. And he does a little 360 on the blue jump, which is steezy. Respect.
Gordon pulls out the steezy 360 on the bottom jump after that crash, and he will have the audience's respect after that one. But in the next round we have from Switzerland in the red course, Enea Butzi versus Jakob Hansson Mathisen in the blue course. And Maxence will go through to the next round with a 25-0. And they're away. It's a fast start from the red course. It's a back full versus the mute grab. Good skiing so far. It's a fast one from Jakob. Hold it together. It's back irons from both courses. It's red course who takes the time. It's a good run from both skiers. Jakob Hansson Mathisen representing the home club here in Stockholm. And we will be moving on to the women's 8th final. And we will have in blue course Ebba Flodman from Sweden versus Elis Lundholm in the red course. And through to the next round is was Enea Butzi from Switzerland with a score of 13-12. Okay, we have Walter Wahlberg in the blue course versus Nick Shield from the USA in the red course. And they're away. It's a D-spin 720 from both years. The Olympic champion comes a bit ahead, and the American skis off. It's a fast run from Walter Wahlberg. He will be pleased with that one, because he is looking for the podium today. And now we will be moving on to the women. And Eva Flodman in the blue course. And Elis Lundholm in the red course.
So in the next heat we have two Swedes. It could be a close one. So actually there's course fix now. We will wait a bit with the women. So next up we have four runners at 1750. And now we'll have a short break with course fix and some training. Starting in 1 minute. These two people are from the same club here in Stockholm, so this could be a good one. Kalle in red course, Ulgod in blue course. And they're off. Quick start. Quick start from both. Big backflip and a Lincoln. Pretty even skiing here. Even on the second jump. Straight jump and the backflip. Blue takes the time. Great run. Next we have two from Värmdö as well. John Mortensson up against Theo Liljebeck. Theo in blue, John in red. And they're off. 2 360s, very good, even after the jump. Great skiing, a little bit faster from the red course. Oh. 2 big airs on the second jump. I think I saw an elk in the left. It was pretty cool, not gonna lie. And red takes the time. Next up we have Greta Ekberg up against Olivia Stenberg, also from Värmdö, both of them. Greta in red, Olivia in blue. And they're off. Twist spread and a spread on first jump. Great entrances. Very even skiing. Second jump, twist spread and a big spread. Red takes the time. Up next we have Johanna Reis Nilsson up against Saga Beinoff, and now we have Kalle Reis Nilsson back here in the booth. How are you feeling, Kalle? How was the run?
It was good. It was a nice run. I can't complain.
Yeah, it was good. Good for you, man.
Thank you. Saga against Johanna, and they're away. It's a good start from the two ladies, and it's synchro. Very nice to see. Good skiing, incredibly synchronized. Let's keep it together. Saga does a big spread, and Johanna as well. They're even matched down to the finish line. Great run from the two. And now we have Linus Johansson and Vincent Adriansson in the start gate.
In red course we have Linus, and in blue we have Vincent. Both of these skiers are from the club Värmdö on course. Great start for blue, big Lincoln. Even skiing, very fast. Big back iron on the second jump from the boat, and red course. Close call on that gate, but he manages to not die completely, and blue takes the time.
Good runs from all the forerunners, and we are moving on to the women's 8th final. Let's go, girls. And in blue course we have Ebba Flodman from Sweden, and in the red course we have Elis Lundholm, also from Sweden and the home club. And we have 3 minutes left to the first start of the women's 8th finals. And while we wait, we can also mention the Svenska Spel series that also will arrange the competition here tomorrow. And at any moment we will let these girls go for their run. And I'm sure it will be a fast one. It's gonna be tough for the ladies. And now we do the final countdown to the run. Blue course, Ebba Flodman. Red course, Elis Lundholm. And they're away! It's a fast start for both. Big backflips at the top jump. It's good skiing from both. And we're approaching the bottom jump. What will we see? It's a back truck driver versus a back iron cross. It's a solid run from both two. A bit of mistake in the blue course from Ebba at the bottom landing. But so far so good, am I right?
Yeah, great runs from both skiers and big jumps. Next up we got Moa Gustafsson from Sweden up against Hanna Hansson from Sweden. And Elis takes home the win with 16-9. Great skiing. We have Hanna Hansson in red up against, as I said, Moa Gustafsson in blue. And they're off. Quick start for Moa. Back truck in the 360. A bit sketchy in the landing on red course, but fast skiing from blue course. Big back iron on the second, and the back tuck unfortunately misses a bit.
Unfortunately, it was a back slap, but they're always fun. It's a soft landing, I suppose. So
yeah, it's
not any problem.
She doesn't seem that tumbled around. And in the next one we have Nicolina Stenkula in blue against Laura Berghaus.
And Moa Gustafsson will be moving on with 25-0. And as we said, Nicolina Stenkula in the blue course from Sweden, and in the red course from the Netherlands, Laura Berghaus. On course! Big backflip truck drivers from both skiers. It's a bit sketchy in the blue course, but she manages to take it down. It's even pegging, and we are approaching the bottom. It's a back cross and a back straight. Red course takes the time. Faster skiing as we move through the brackets, and we will see some amazing runs at the end of this night.
Oh, sorry. And the winner is Laura Berghaus, 17-8. Next up we have in blue course Nora Shield up against Pien Bierrens. Blue course Nora, red course Pien. And they're off. Quick start. Flip the boat in the first jump. Very even. Blue a little bit quicker. Back iron in second jump and a front flip in red course. Blue takes the time. Next up we have Laura Sergius in blue course up against Lea Lyckman Hedberg from Sweden in red course.
We are still waiting for the score to appear. And as we said, in the next run we have Lea Hedberg Lyckman competing for Värmdö Freestyle, the home club, against Laura Segerius from the Netherlands. And as we see here in Stockholm, we have a lot of attendance from the public. It's really fun to see a lot of people at an event such as this. Bit of a historic moment in this slope. Hopefully we will see this coming back next year, that the European Cup. And there seems to be a bit of delay at the judges, as we are still waiting for the score from Nora Sheed and PNBR's. And the winner from the heat is Nora Sheed from the United States, and she will be moving on to the next round. So up in the gate we have red course Lea Lyckman Hedberg against Laura Sgerius in the blue course from the Netherlands. So we have the course on hold for a brief moment before we can release the next riders. We need every judge available because they are sitting online, a few of them. So every judge must be ready before the race. Nora Sheed moved on with a score of 13-12. We are now ready to release the next riders. Red course is Sweden, blue course is the Netherlands. And they're away. Fast start from Lea. It's a back truck and a 360. It's a good entrance into the moguls from Lyckman. It's a fast run, but she screws it up and it's a hit. Hopefully her knees are alright and we see a back tuck from the blue course. Hopefully Lea is okay. That was a nasty one. We hold the course for a moment while we check up on Lea. And we will be moving on to the men as soon as we can clear the course. And in the first round we have Philip Granforce in the blue course from Sweden against James Crosset from France in the red course.
A very unfortunate crash there. Hope she's on her legs soon. And as we said earlier, on start we have in blue course Philippe Granforce up against the French James Cruchette in red course. Philippe, a very quick skier, but James also a quick skier. This could be an interesting one. Philippe Granforce, also known as the Rocket Man. This is 8th final, top 16 men. We will later go on to the top 16 women.
No, quarterfinals.
Oh, sorry. Quarterfinals women.
We are soon ready for the next episode of this race. Granforce vibing at the start gate. And we are looking to soon see these two go down the slope in a speedy fashion. And finally, we are beginning to look ready for these two skiers. Philippe Granforce in the blue course against Jean Crozet from France in the red course. And they're away! The Rocket Man fast. It's big D-spin 720 from Philippe and a backflip from the French. It's a fast, solid run from Philippe. Back iron cross from Philippe and a Lincoln from James. It's a really fast run from Philippe as he takes the time. Fantastic skiing from these two. Philippe is looking hungry for another podium here today.
Up next we have in blue course the Spaniard Oliver Verdauger Forn up against our Swede Oskar Elofsson in red course.
Blue course, Philippe Granforce,
16 and the winner is Philippe Granforce 16-9. He advances into the next one. And they're off. Big D-spin 7 in the first jump from both. Great skiing. Pretty even. Blue. Oh, a long backflip in from the blue course and a backflip from the red course. And the blue one takes the time. This could be an even one. More steady skiing from Oscar, but faster from Oliver. Let's see who wins. Up next, we have Thibaut Moil in blue course up against our Swede Marcus Rutgersson in red course.
And the one who will be moving on to the next round is Oskar Elofsson with a score from 13-12. Really even skiing from these two. Sometimes speed can pay off, but in Oskar's case, he took it down a bit slower, but consistent. And up now we have Marcus in the red course against Thibaut in the blue course. Let's see, is it a speedy one this time? And they're away! It's a fast start from Thibaut. It's a backflip mute and a link on Japan. Marcus gets away ahead. It's really fast skiing from these two. It's a back iron cross from Marcus. It's huge from both skiers. Marcus takes the time in the red course. Thibaut a bit slower. This could be a tight one. And at the start gate, ready for the next heat, is Emil Holmgren in the blue course from Sweden against Ludwig Fjällström in the red course.
And the winner is Marcus Rutgersson, 13-12. Marcus advances. Very happy with that one, I can see. Now we have Emil in blue against Ludwig in red. Two Swedes battling it out. And they're off. Oh, very quick to the first jump, a 7 and a loop. Oh, very quick skiing from both. Emil manages to hold on and big back irons from both, and it's super even. I couldn't even tell who was first there. Very great skiing from both. And while we wait for the scores, we can tell you that in the next heat we also have two Swedes, Rasmus Stegfeld in blue, up against Robin Ulgod in red.
And the one who will be moving on is Ludwig Fjellström in the red course with a score of 15-10. Some retribution from yesterday. Good skiing from both these guys. And now we're moving on to Rasmus Stegfeld in the blue against Robin Ulgod in the red course. And they're away. Fast start from Stegfeld. It's big D-spin 720s from the both. Robin goes really fast as Rasmus does as well. It's a bit sketchy. Huge back irons from both, but it's Rasmus in the blue course who will take the time. Amazing runs, both happy with that. It's really fun to see. Next up we have Yeon Song Lee from Korea in the blue course against Felix Elofsson in the red course.
And the winner is Rasmus with 15-10. Great skiing from both of these guys. Blue course, Yeon Seong, and in red course, Felix.
From Korea, again, Felix Elofsson from Sweden, red course.
And they're off. Quick start. Both even to the first jump, a back full. Oh, unfortunately, blue misses and red takes the lead. Back cross on second and a huge back slap on the second jump for blue. He's okay though, that's what matters. That's send. Friendly handshake after, that's what a sport is all about.
It's good to see some huge ascents from the skiers. And up next we have in the blue course Lucas Verdauger from Spain against Maxence Varga from France in the red course. And moving on is Felix Elofsson with a score of 25-0. Spain in blue, France in red. Fast start from both. It's a D-spin 720 in blue and a back full in the red course. Fast skiing from both. Can they hold it together? Back iron from both skiers. It looks like it's the red Frenchman who will take the time. All about friendly handshakes in this competition as we're moving through and seeing faster and faster runs. And in the next round we have in the blue course from Switzerland Enea Butzi against the Olympic champion Walter Wallberg from Sweden. And it's Lucas Verdauger from Spain who will be moving on with a score of 14-11.
So we have Walter in red and Enea in blue. And they're off. Even to the first jump. Big 7. And Walter skis really fast, but Bussi keeps on. Oh, big iron crosses. And red course takes the time. Very good skiing from both of these guys. Next up, we have in blue course, Oscar. Oh, I'm sorry, we were moving on to the girls. Actually, girls quarterfinal. So we have, first up, Elis Lundholm in blue against Hanna Wese from Germany. And Walter takes the win with 17-8.
And we have Elis Lundholm from Sweden in the blue course against Hanna Wese from Germany in the red course. Hanna Wese took the second place yesterday. And they're away. It's a fast start from the German who does a back truck driver. And we see a backflip from the blue course. But she runs off, but not out completely. Hanna Wese approached the second jump, back cross. And also a big cross from Elis. Hanna Wese takes the time. Good run from Hanna Wese. And in the next quarterfinal we have from the Netherlands in the blue course Laura Berghus against Sweden Moa Gustafsson in the red course. And moving on from the first quarterfinal is Hanna Wese with a score of 21-4.
So, Moa from Sweden in red and Laura in blue. And they're off. Big backflip trucks from both of the skiers. Great entrances, very close. Moa approaches second jump, big back iron and a back tuck, I think, from blue course. And red course took the time. Great skiing. Up in the next heat we have Nora Schid up against Mi Bjerkman from Sweden. Shredded. And Moa Gustafsson advances to the next one. Great skiing.
And up next we have from the States, Nora Schid in the blue course against Mi Bjerkman from Sweden in the red course. And they're away. Fast start. It's a big spread from Nora Schid. Stable skiing from both these two, but she falls. And it's a back cross from the down, but she messes it up a bit, but she is first down the line. Maybe Me comes down last. Unfortunate, but anything can happen in dual moguls. And next up we have from France in the blue course Fantine de Groot against red course Laura Segerius from the Netherlands. Nora Schid moves on to the next round and with a score of 17-8.
So we have Fantine in blue and Laura in red. Blue very quick in the start. Oh, big back mute and a 360. Blue takes the lead with a great entrance. Super quick skiing, very impressive. Nice back iron on second jump, flying low into the landing, and a back tuck from red. Very great runs. Blue course takes the time. Now we will advance to the men's quarterfinals, and firstly we have Oskar Elofsson in blue course up against Filip Granforce in red course, and we have the results for the girls. 19-6. Fantine advances.
And the blue course, Oskar Elofsson, and in the red course, Filip Granforce. This will for sure be a really fast race, and we will see who gets down first and who will stay on their feet, so to speak.
Ready for next steering competitor in blue course, Oskar Elofsson. In red course, Filip Granforce, both from Sweden.
And they're away. It's a fast start from both. Big 720s at the top. It's really clean skiing from both these two. Come on now, guys. Filip, huge iron cross, and he comes down first and takes the time in the red course. I think this will be a tight one. I think it will be the time who is deciding here, actually. And I think Filip is really happy with that. He's chasing down that second podium for the weekend. And up next we have Ludvig Fjällström in the blue course against Marcus Rutgersson in the red course.
And Filip advances with 13-12. Really great skiing from the young rocket man, but also from Oskar. Up next we have, as I said, Ludvig in blue course up against Marcus in red course. Could be a very quick one this as well. And they're off. Blue course, little bit quicker to the jump. Both doing a rocket at the first jump. Very quick skiing from both. Oh, a back iron at the second jump, and it's really close, but I think, I'm not sure, but I think blue took the time, but red was really trying to get that time. Marcus was stretching down just to get that, but unfortunately he falls. I don't know if this will affect the points, but it was impressive, I have to say.
Yeah, I must say, this is the closest finish today, and Marcus really stretching for it. It's fun to see. Sending it all the way down to the finish line. Super skiing, and it's Ludvig Fjällström who moves on, 14-11. And up next, we have Felix Elofsson in the blue course against Rasmus Stegfeld in the red course. And they're off. Fast start from both. It's a D-spin 720 and a loop. Huge loop at the top. It's really fast skiing from these two. Who holds it together best? It's big back iron crosses. And it's red course Rasmus Stegfeld who will take the time. It's a really close one this as well. And as we're moving through, we will have some insane battles today. And while we wait for the score, I will present the last quarterfinal for the men, and it's blue course Walter Wallberg from Sweden against Lucas Verdaguer in the red course from Spain. And it's Rasmus Stegfeld who will be moving on with a score of 14-11.
And as we said, Walter in blue against the Spaniard in red. And they're off. Super quick starts. Walter up on the jump doing a big 7 and Lucas doing a backflip. Quick skiing from Walter. A back iron on the second and a loop Japan. Really impressive loop Japan there, but blue takes the time. Great skiing from both. And now we're actually going to advance to the girls' semifinals. No, I'm sorry, big finals actually. So, small finals.
And the winner is Blue Course, Walter Wallberg, with a score of 22-5. And now we will be moving on to the women's semifinals. And first up we have, in the red course, from Sweden, Moa Gustafsson, representing our home club, Värmdö Freestyle. And she will competing against Hanna Wese from Germany in the blue course. And they're off. Fast start from the German. Back truck driver from both. Good entrance in the moguls. Moa Gustafsson takes the lead in the red course, but it's even. Who will prevail? It's a back cross from both. Huge jumps. Moa takes the time and does a little bit of claim there. Good to see. Good to see. Really good run from both these two. And while we are awaiting the score, the next semi-final is in the red course from France, Fantine de Groot against the States, Nora Sheed in the blue course. And the winner is Moa Gustafsson with a score of 14-11.
As we said, Nora Sheed in blue, Fantine in red. And they're off. Even on the first jump, a backflip and a spread. Nice entrances, very even. Great skiing from both. And back iron at the second, both laces it up. Oh, super even. I don't actually know who took the time there. Both girls did a very good run. And next up, we have the boys semi-finals. We have Ludvig Fjellström in red up against Filip Granfors in blue. And the winner is Fantine de Groot, which means this will be Moa Gustafsson up against Fantine de Groot in the big final.
So next up it's Filip Granfors against Ludvig Fjellström. Ludvig in red, Filip in blue. And they're away. It's a 720 from Philip, and it's a loop. Critical from Ludwig. It's fast skiing from both these two. Philip is ahead. Can he hold it together? It's a big iron cross from both skiers. Philip takes the time by some margin. Can he take himself up to a big final today? And or will Ludwig get retribution from yesterday? We will see. And in the next semi-final we have Walter Wallberg in the red course against Rasmus Stegfeld in the blue. And it will be Philip Granforce with a score of 15-10 who will be moving on to the big final.
Now we have Walter Wallberg in red course, as we said, and Rasmus Stegfeld in blue course. This will definitely be a super quick one, I can promise you that. And they're off. Quick into the first jump. Big sevens on the first jump. And it's very even, super quick skiing, but Rasmus is first on the jump and big back irons. And blue takes the time. Rasmus takes the time against Walter Wallberg. This could be a close one. Either way, we will have two Swedes in the final in the men's, which will be very nice.
Could it be Rasmus Stegfeld who beats the Olympic champion in dual moguls? And it is. Rasmus Stegfeld will be moving on with a score of 13-12. Rasmus Stegfeld beats Walter Wallberg, the Olympic champion. It's incredible, and this is why we love dual moguls. And now we will be moving on to the ladies. And it's the small final. I guess it's Hanna Wese in red course from Germany against Nora Schied from the States in the blue course. And we are ready for the small final. It's Hanna Wese against Nora Schied. Germany in red, United States in blue. And they're off. Fast start from both. It's back truck driver and a spread at the top. Oh, Nora Schied, she runs wide. Can Hanna Wese hold it together? And she does, and it's a back iron at the bottom air. And Nora Schied does a back iron as well. She comes after. Red course takes the time, and we have seen solid skiing from these two all night, and one of them will walk away with a podium. And the big final will contain, in red course, Moa Gustafsson from Sweden competing for Värmlö freestyle against the French Fantine de Groot in the blue course. And Anna Wese took the third place with a score of 22-3.
We have the Swede Moa Gustafsson in the red course up against Fantine de Groot in the blue. This is the big finals. This could be very close and exciting. And they're off. Even to the jump, back truck and a back mute, very, very close into the entrance and the middle part. Very close into the jump, big back iron for the red course, and unfortunately a little miss on the blue course jump. And red course takes the time. This could be a close one, but I'm not going to spoil anything, but I think Moa Gustafsson is going to take this one, at least I hope.
The winner is blue course Fantine de Groot with a score of 15-10. Det är riggat. And we will soon begin the small final for the men. It's Ludvig Fjällström in the red course against Walter Wallberg in the blue course. We can now see the two Olympic riders at the top. It's Ludvig Fjällström in the red against Walter in the blue. Who will prevail and take home third place? We shall see. It's going to be a fast one against these two teammates.
Blue course Walter, red course Ludvig. This could be a quick one, I'm sure of it. Even on the first jump, big loop critical and a big 7. Oh, blue course is very quick. And red course, big iron cross from both, and blue takes the time. This will be a very close one. While we wait for the points, in the big final we have Filip Granforce against Rasmus Stegfeld.
And taking home third place is red course Ludvig Fjällström with a score of 13-12. The Olympic champion is beaten. And up in the big final, it's Philip Granforce in the red course against Rasmus Stegfeld in the blue. It's all or nothing now. This will be a fast one, and they're away. Who is first? It's big D-spin 720s from both. Good entries. Who will be fastest done? Who will prevail? It's amazing. It's a big backflip iron cross. Rasmus screws up a bit in the air, but this is amazing to watch. Who will win this? I think it will be a close one. But we will see as the score rolls in soon enough. And it's winner is Philip Granforce, red course, 14-11. It's Philip, then Rasmus, and then Ludwig. What a podium! What some great races we have seen today. It's amazing, and I think Philip will be incredibly happy with that result. He took second yesterday. He took first today. It's amazing. We have seen some great skiing here in Stockholm this night, and we will see more tomorrow when Svenska Spel Series goes off. Thank you for tonight, and we will prepare for the prize ceremony. Goodbye, and we see you soon enough.